Humiliated by my friends in public. True story. When I was about 14, I had 3 friends I hung out with. I don't even know why I stayed around them because they picked on me constantly and made fun of me every chance they got. But I wanted so badly to be liked and accepted that I just took it. It was school holidays and we had all agreed to meet at the shopping centre one afternoon at midday. Back then, the shopping centre was the place to be. It had a big food court, a gaming area, and it's where all the so-called cool kids hung out. I actually hated that food court. I knew that's where everyone hung out, and I never even dared to go there with my parents because I was so embarrassed. My parents were very protective, and at the time, it felt like I was the only one who didn't have as much freedom as the other kids. I was already being picked on at school for being quiet and weird, and I didn't want to draw more attention to myself. Still, the day came for me to meet my friends. I was so excited, because even though they picked on me, it still felt nice to be part of a group. I guess I took what I could get. The night before, I asked my mum to iron my jean overalls. I planned to pair them with a white crop top, leaving one of the overall straps unbuckled. I guess you could say I was in my gangster era. I'd always been insecure about my looks. I was very skinny with very curly dark hair and tanned skin. Being mixed race, my features confused people. While other girls had long, straight, beautiful blonde hair and perfect teeth, I was there with big curls, tan skin, green hazel eyes, and features that made me feel like I never quite fit in. I never felt pretty. That morning, I got up early. I showered and got ready. My mum gave me $20 to spend on food and some beaded necklaces I'd been eyeing from a little stall in the middle of the shopping centre. It was one of those hippie-style stalls with incense, crystals, and beads, the kind of stuff that I loved, but which I also got called weird for liking. My dad was the one who drove me there. I told him he didn't need to walk me in because I didn't want to get teased for having my dad with me. I told him I'd meet him back at 3 p.m. I walked around looking for my friends where we'd planned to meet, in front of the music store at 12 p.m. By 12:20, there was still no sign of them. My eyes started to water, but I held it in, thinking maybe they'd stood me up or forgotten. I felt insecure, like all eyes were on me and people were laughing at me. I walked around looking for my friends where we'd planned to meet, in front of the music store at 12 p.m. By 12:20, there was still no sign of them. My eyes started to water, but I held it in, thinking maybe they'd stood me up or forgotten. I felt insecure, like all eyes were on me and people were laughing at me. I walked around some more by myself. By 1 p.m, still no sign. Back then, only the rich kids had mobile phones, so I tried to find a payphone to call my dad. Then I heard laughing. Someone called my name in that smart aleck tone. I turned around. It was them, my 3 friends. They looked at me and started laughing. "What are you wearing?" one of them said, giggling. That's when I noticed they were all wearing the exact same thing, a white crop top and a mini black skirt with the same hairstyle. The ringleader of the group, my main bully, who I'll call Vanessa, smirked at me and said, "Oh, I guess we forgot to tell you that we wanted to wear the same outfit. Oops." Then they all laughed. I felt so stupid and embarrassed, but I just said, "It's okay." We walked around, but they kept walking fast ahead of me, trying to lose me on purpose. I remember trying so hard not to cry. Eventually I told them I have to go because I have basketball training. They didn't even reply, they just kept talking amongst themselves. I said again, "I'm going to go now." Still no answer. They just looked at me. I turned and I walked off. When I glanced back, they were still there, giggling. I found a payphone, called my dad, and asked him to pick me up. By then I was in tears. I'll never forget that day.